Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see about the rudiments of music, which is the musical symbol. In music, the symbols plays a major role. Through that only we can able to play the music. So the music is written in notes on a staff. This is the staff or stave. It has five lines and four spaces. It determines the level of the pitch, whether it is high or low, the note which is written on the staff. At the beginning of the staff, there is a sign which is called clef. In guitar, we will be using a clef sign, which is also called G clef. Each line and space has a letter name. As you can see in the picture, there are five lines. It has each name. The first line has the name E, second is G, third line is B, fourth line is D, and the fifth line is F. Then the space are represented as the first space represented as F, the second space represented A, the third space represented by the C, and the fourth space represent the E. You can also see in the left corner the line notes are represented E, G, B, D, F, and in the right corner the space notes represented as F, A, C, E. You can also remember in the shortcut ways as every guitarist begins doing fine, and the space note as remember as a human's face, FAC face. Left corner there is a sign that is called the treble clef or G clef. These are all the below the staff notes which represents D, B, G, E and C, A, F are using ledger lines, which the C is also called the middle C. These are all the above the stave notes. It's above the fifth line. So the A, C, E are the ledger lines and the G, B, D. These are all the above stave notes. This is the octave, which is C to C, which has 8, starts from C and ends to C. So we can read it from ascending or in descending order. Like in ascending order, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. In descending order, the octave it should be C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. There is a shortcut way to remember is C back fed C. C back B, A, G fed F, E, D, C. Next, we are seeing the tab, which has the 6 lines that represents the 6 strings of the guitar, and the number of string represents the fret on which the note should be played, and the downstroke represent we need to play in the downward direction, and the upstroke we like the symbol is represent we need to play in the upward directions. Tab is a very useful tool in addition to just telling you where and what to play. These are all the notes which is above and below the stave, which is called the above the stave notes and below the stave notes. So you should remember this, try to memorize well and practice daily so that you can easily able to recognize. By seeing the notes you can easily tell what note it is. So you need a daily practice. Try to buy a kind of a stave note. It has a 5 lines so that you can able to practice daily. Next, we are going to see about the time signature, which indicates the length, the number of counts of a music sound. This is the 4/4 time signature. Here I am showing 2 different beats, which is 4/4 and 3/4. 3/4 which is the 3 beats per measure, and which is the 4/4 which is 4 beats per measure. 4/4 that is a quarter note. These are all the rhythms and value and duration. The left one represent note symbols and the right side symbol represent the rest symbols. First one is the semi-breve, which has a 4 beat. Then the second one, which is the half note, which represents a minim. It has 2 beats. And the third one is called crotchet beat, which has a 1 beat, and the fourth one, the eighth note, is called quaver, which has the half beat. Then the 16th note is called the semiquaver, which is called the quarter beat. You can see in the right side there is the eighth note and there is a 8 per measure. There is a straight line is drawn. That is called beam. Half beat plus half beat is equal to 1. So the 1 beat is representing in the beam. If there is a 2 bar, which means in the semiquaver we are using quarter plus quarter is equal to half. So representing the half beat in 2 bars, the bar is called as a beam. The half note has 2 beats and the crotchet, which is 1 beat. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 notes. Half note tied to a quarter note, and the quarter note tied to the 8th note is crotchet plus quaver, which is 1 plus half. So they are dividing into half, half, half is equal to 1.5 beat. That is quarter note tied to one is semi brave 4 beats plus dotted crotchet 1.5 beats. So they are using the 4 beats into 4, and 1.5 beat is dividing into half, half, 3 halves. So 4 plus 3 half. Next, we are going to see the dotted notes. The first one is dotted minim or dotted half note, which has the value 3 beats. Minim beat plus 1 crotchet beat is equal to 3. So they are dividing into 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Dotted crotchet beat, which has the value of 1.5 beats. So here we are using 1 crotchet beat plus 1 quaver, 1 plus 1.5. So we are dividing into 3 halves. It is called dotted crotchet. Next is dotted 8th note or dotted quaver, which has 1 quarter beat. So we are using crotchet plus semiquaver. 1 plus quarter is equal to, we are dividing into 3 quarter. So it is 1 plus quarter. Next, I am going to show how to play with these beats. First one is semi brave. So it has the value in the 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second one is 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the minim beat. Next, we are going to see the crotchet beat, which is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we have seen the semi brave, minim, and crotchet beat. Thanks for watching my channel.